The second trip, the first trip going that way. That was good. It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was better than all the other ones so far. Right. Okay.
We weren't really watching because your run was over at that point, though. So.
Remember how I did a burnout like 4 car lengths past yours and it didn't matter because it was off camera? Kind of the same thing. Fair. This took more skill though. Last up is our smack talker, Mike Finnegan. And we know he's got some chops when it comes to hanging stuff sideways, and he's got an advantage because the Charger has the longest wheelbase of the bunch. It's 120.2 inches, which is 4 inches longer than the Challenger. He's going to have a fun time.
If I'm going to attempt to be drifting, this will go with air conditioning on, because for once on roadkill, I have it.
What do you think, weeds or no weeds?
Possible.
Possible?
Possible weeds?
Always possible.
Shift. Need a second, buddy. This is looking familiar. I know what this looks like from the driver's seat.
It's those green buds.
So, I felt pretty good. He looked controlled. He didn't complete the course, but he looked very controlled throughout the whole thing. And if he could kind of put that last turn together, I think you guys are in trouble.
It was
Sliding in here, though. He's gonna get that figured out too. He's gonna get that figured out too.
I just learned something.
What's that?
Forward with the shifter, that's not the upshift.
You got paddles. Yeah, paddles.
Oh no, I'm following his advice. Let go of the wheel and let it spin. Can't
Well, you
pedal.
should be in second.
So I took off in second. And then I it's tapped out in second. I tried to go into third. I pushed it forward. Backward.
Operator error.
Yeah.
Run 2.
Yeah, this is fun. That feels right.
These cars are one of the greatest ways to destroy tires.
Tires done. Yeah, it does ruin the tires. I could get points for those tires.
Well, they're dead. What do you think caused it? That's not hot, is it, Carlos?
I know what caused it. It's an overabundance of talent.
You're right.
That's what that is.
I've seen this a bunch.
I know, right?
Yep,
They're both
absolutely.
done. Are they?
Yeah.
Go change it. There we go.
He tried. He was aggressive on entry, but
I feel like he kind of went through the turns.
I'm just gonna try that again.
That was his third attempt. Something tells me, though, there's nothing stopping him.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, more.
Get flipping. Too much. In the woods.
Yeah.
Into the porta potty. Everyone. There's a lot of understeer there.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like 10 more goes then.
10 more. Yeah, 10?
In a row.
Yeah. Do we all get that?
you know, I'd say the same thing about the Viper. Yeah, 10 more attention to the Viper would be on it. 2030.
Well, you gotta give us our overall ranking now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say close.
Political. He likes to come back on the show.
Last place for sure.
Oh! Even though he was in the Viper.
Absolutely.
Okay, doesn't matter.
I don't want to see.
Oh, you can't watch it. Okay.
And I would say one. I'm right behind.
No, I would say he definitely carried the first turn and had the hope of making
You didn't do it. I felt like I'm like a hope. The last one, I was like, it's working, and then, oh wow.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yep.
Well, that's kind of what we would do for testing if we were kind of doing roadkills, customization, and motor trend tests. We've determined that I can do the longest burnouts in a Viper. You can do the fastest burnouts in a Challenger.
I still got more distance, it just happened to be after the competition.
After the competition was over.
Right.
If you remember that, I had the best 3 but no, that goes to this guy.
Yeah, for evaluating poor drifting skills.
But that's kind of it. We could dyno the cars, but we don't have a dyno here. So that's kind of our day.
We can strap one down.
They probably did it for the axles.
Yeah, that's kind of. Because if that thing snaps, one of them's flying, and then the other two will go up. They break the car.
They don't care. Those straps, those could pick about 10 cars up before it gets to its maximum point. It's a synthetic technology, coming on the tow business and the technology they have, and you think chains, those
Feels like a drag
are a
show.
lot stronger than chains.
What about we just did?
Now, that don't mean it couldn't happen,
So you pulled me away, and then I started pulling both of you this way, and the cars didn't break.
That's amazing right there.
It's a sweet tie job on our part. I feel like I smoked a carton of menthols.
No one's ever done that before.
Never. Setting records once again on the roadkill. As a team, Larlos, Homeless Dave, and I had a pretty damn good day. We successfully destroyed 12 Pirelli tires, and we learned that Predator is pretty good behind the wheel. All that's left to do now is pack up, find some more tires, and hit the road for our next destination. So we're headed out to the desert to do some more tests on the Hellcat and the Viper when Carlos calls me because he's borrowed the Ram truck and the ground for an episode of Ignition, even though I told him not to because it would break down. And as usual, we've got to go rescue it.
I told you so.
We'll fix this for you. This is your problem, not ours.
What had happened to the truck is that it has 2 ground straps, and we disconnect the battery so that it doesn't drain it when it's in storage, and somebody only hooked up the positive side. And so the little tiny body ground strap ended up burning through, completely leaving him stranded and helpless.
It turns out it was a double whammy. Not only was the ground cable fried in half, but the truck was out of gas. So after we rewire the battery, I have to come back again to bring Carlos gas. And then I gotta break into the truck because the key for the gas cap is gone. Why? Because roadkill.
Now you might ask yourself, what could they do that's bigger and badder than a 3-way tug of war with a Hellcat, and a Viper? Our next guest is going to be Fred Williams from Dirt Every Day. So just think what we're probably going to do next with these cars.
I hear we're racing, that's why I brought my helmet.
Bring up helmets for everyone.
No, my mom only got me one helmet, I don't have enough to share today.
Have you ever even driven 700 horsepower before?
My Toyota has 717 gears, does that count?
That's close.
All right, perfect.
So what is the plan?
Alright, so we have a track designed for motorcycles. We're gonna take all 3 of these cars on them. We're all gonna ride together in each car, including the Viper. And right now we need a Rochambeau for who's piloting what.
Oh, we're tied up. Ready?
Oh, good man, single way.
Okay, now you guys go and I'm last.
Okay, ready, sir?
Yes.
Yes! You win.
Oh, I'm taking the challenge here. Because we got
semi-decent ground clearance compared to that.